right. Lottie-dottie, who gets the Gotti? Here it goes. All right, and the game award for Game of the Year goes to God of War.
2018 was a crazy year for gaming. With God of War right around the corner and Spider-Man 2 coming out next year, I thought it was just the time as any to take a trip down memory lane and look into 2018's Game of the Year award race. Every major studio decided to drop straight classics in the same year and see who came out on top. And let me tell you, there was no clear winner. The big topics of that Game of the Year race was Red Dead and God of War, but don't forget, games like Spider-Man, Celeste, Monster Hunter, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out that year as well. This was all 1 year after Nintendo dropped arguably a top 5 game of all time, and Fortnite took over every television screen in America. And AAA studios had to show that they still had major heat in the works. So just how close was the 2018 Game of the Year award race? Join me as we deep dive into an unrivaled contest into the 2018 Game Awards that still has the fan base in heated debates. But really quick, I won't rely too heavily on just reading off the reviews for the games because, let's be real, anybody can do that. But rather, looking back at what each game did for the fan bases they were for. What's up guys, it's Breaking Bread here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the 2018 Game of the Year award race, and we're going to focus on 3 games: Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and God of War. Please enjoy and watch till the end.
Yay!
Santa Monica Studios' God of War came out on top with a cinematic action adventure about an unstable son and his Greek god murdering, but I'm chill cause I got a beard now father. Although the game came away with the biggest award, Red Dead came away with 4 awards to God of War's 3. Surprisingly, Spider-Man was nominated 8 times and came away with nothing, which I thought was insane because the game was amazing for what it was, but we'll get into that later. We'll start off with the winner, God of War. First off, to come away with the award as a PlayStation exclusive is enough justification in itself this year. This game was live, and like the rest in the series, there was never a dull moment. Unlike the rest of the series, there was some actual retribution and rationale to the violence of its impactful story. Personally, I think the director Cory Barlog showed out for this one. He directed this game, and he also worked on many of the original series, which is surprising seeing how sharp of a turn it took under his direction. There was everything, from funny moments to moments of actual growth and character development in a God of War game. Kratos and that one fool who actually looked like father and son for real. And you could see the gradual growth between these two characters that seemed a world apart before. Plus, it was a great game all in itself while perfectly setting up the next game in the series that we're still hyped for today. Next off the list is Spiderman Ps4. Now this game was a childhood dream story in video game form. This game came out in September of 2018, which may have hurt its chances at Game of the Year a little bit, but Tom Holland at the time just debuted as Spider-Man, and then Sony comes out with this crazy video game that served the purpose of a playable superhero movie with the best superhero. Not only did they render every building they could in New York City, but they had a gorgeous one-to-one map that was filled with people you could interact with and didn't slow the speed of the game down, which is sorely underestimated, especially on the PlayStation 4 consoles. Not to even mention the story. They told a story of Spider-Man in his early 20s paying rent and balancing life and stayed away from the worn-out Uncle Ben bull. The game starts out with bro getting an eviction notice. Personally, I love the game. There wasn't an online game mode, but the story was long enough and had great customization, little Easter eggs, and oh yeah, it's New York City. That didn't bother me. In my opinion, this game needed way more love since the beginning, and it's for sure going to be back for blood in 2023, and I'm going to be on the right side of history this time. Now, finally, last but surely not least, Red Dead Redemption 2. I have a serious bias with this game. For all of you that don't know, this is my favorite game of all time. This game showed me what a video game could be. I was mostly playing Madden, 2K, and Call of Duty, and this was a nice jolt out of the mostly recycled material I was feeding into at the time. For $60 on most platforms, RIP PC, I was able to immerse myself into something I never could have expected. The detail in this game was ridiculous and meticulous, showing itself in the musical score and the ASMR levels of audio design. Arthur Morgan, the protagonist, was a character that I didn't mind representing me in the universe, but I rather enjoyed his presence. This game may have some things working against it, but it did well despite. This game was released in November, 2 months before the year was over. I seriously believe that hurt the game's chances. There just wasn't as much time for the game to resonate. Red Dead Redemption 2 emulated the realism of cinema into an interactive, larger-than-life adventure. There was almost too much to do in the game. The graphics are amazing, and with the introduction of the PC version of the game, RDR2 still to this day is taking home awards for the best in video game photography. So anyways, when it comes to an open world adventure with mad crazy visuals, yeah, that was it for me. Like I said, this topic sparked mad debate across a whole community, albeit most opinions, like mine, are severely biased to what they wanted to win. You can go anywhere on the internet and people say anything. RDR2 was more of a cinematic experience than it was a game, or God of War difficulty level was too low. I disagree with both, but remember, there's no wrong answers, kids. It's all based on personal preference. And hell, some people still believe in cyberpunk, so I guess there really is a community for everything. But hey, with this new slate of games coming out in 2022 and 2023, there's for sure going to be new debates about the best game and definitely competition for that top title. I'm just really excited to play them all on this channel right here. So with that being said, subscribe, like, and leave a comment for your boy. We're gonna go crazy this fall and beyond, so join the gang. I hope you like this video, and peace out.
Yay!